Well, I'm so sorry you don't feel, tons better, but you do look good.
I do.
I love that. I love that hoodie.
I'm in my gopher gear.
Yeah.
Ask me why.
Why are you in your gopher gear,
No
Tony?
frickin' idea.
It was dry, and it was...
That one, it was laying it was there.
It was in the pile.
And I said, well, that looks wearable. So I tried it on, and it was, and here we are.
Let's just slither into mailbag.
Slither?
Well, there might be a slither story or two coming up today or this week as we get going. But first off, I am so excited about this.
You've been just like on pins and needles.
I have been, because to me, this is kind of monumental. More mania than mental, frankly.
We'll be the judge of that.
From Jessica Thompson. She sent an email to us. And remember when we got confused between her and
Jessica and
Jessa
and Jess. Yeah.
And she said, sorry to confuse you. I'm Jessica Thompson and live just outside Atlanta, way down south here in Georgia.
So he is a Southern gal.
He is a Southern, yeah. My husband and I have been listening to y'all since, you ready?
Yeah. 1437.
The 2000s. So when we separated from net radio...
We haven't been doing that this long, dude.
Actually...
My math isn't great.
We've been doing it for 58 years.
Give or take.
When we separated from net radio, there were a few years where we just continued doing This Is True, Really. Once we sold net radio and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, we still did.
Yeah. So
for them, actually.
They've been listening for them, yes, and a little bit after net radio, when we finally parted ways.
Yeah,
and we did it for a while after that. Anyway, she said they've been listening since the 2000s, and we're delighted to find your podcast. Now that they can see us, I wonder if they ever stop throwing up.
Makes you wonder.
Here's the part that's going to concern you. We even have some family in-jokes based on classic TITR episodes.
So do we, oddly enough. 58.
And we build new ones all the time because we're stupid. Keep up the great work. We look
Mostly we can't remember the old ones, so we have to find new ones.
We look forward to hearing from you every day. Jessica, my heart pounds with pride. My liver.
Wow, even Lucille is burying her head.
My liver expands with joy. My loins are fairly leaping.
Oh, I knew it'd get to loins. I was afraid he was going to stop at kidneys first.
Anyway, well, that's kind of cool. I think that's really, really cool. Sort of makes my day.
Thank you.
Oh.
Can we stop now and just be done and just play this over and over?
Yeah, we could do that for about 10 minutes.
No, I was thinking for the rest of the week. We'll just go home, open a beer.
Here's one we haven't...
I would listen to that show.
Yeah, me too. Here's one we haven't heard from before. Patricia Blue stopped in and said, you guys are great.
Okay, now I'm worried about her.
Yeah, stick around, Patricia.
Yeah, trust me, we have taken care of notions like that before.
But just wait, we're going to get...
Wait, hang on.
What? Did you hear the cough switch?
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
I saw
switch
it.
Works.
Excellent. Wait till we get to...
Does it work for sniffs? Guess not.
No, I guess not.
I suppose I have to push the button, but...
Wait till we get to the comment that's really negative, because we've had, since this incarnation of...
Oh, come on, get to it then. Go,
okay. Anyway, from apropos of This Is True Really News 782 from my brother Chris Combs, no relation.
No relation, yeah.
Remember the guy who was running away from the cop and the cop was laughing as he was chasing him, followed him at every turn, and the guy couldn't figure out why? Because his shoes lit up. Surprised the guy didn't get away from the cops. He had light shoes. See,
the trouble is I really like that one. That works. It's got to be bad enough to work. If it's good, it's not bad enough.
From This Is True Really News,
although
Mailbag,
Boris is bad enough.
Episode 109.
Yes.
From our man in Liverpool, Patrick Reed.
Vladdy.
with the ma'am-mum question going on.
Oh, thank you. Have you finally figured it out? Because people seem confused.
He has. Tony, God love you.
Oh, no, that's kind of like bless your heart. Right, Jessica? Right?
I've heard your accents.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
You are not hearing the vowel. You'll have to let it go.
They're not saying the vowel. If they were saying the vowel, I would hear the vowel.
No.
I have rat-sucking headphones cranked up that make my wife deaf when she uses them and has to turn them down. If there's a vowel in there, they've swallowed it whole.
That's possible. But I'm not getting into the middle of this because this is a you and
you're
Patrick
already in the
thing.
middle of this.
I suppose it's true.
Glad is your friend.
He's your friend now. Shut up.
Oh, we're 6. Maybe 8.
Apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 781.
The old 781.
This is,
by the way, that was not Joe Friday's badge number.
Oh, no, it wasn't. But this is
714.
This is from Orcaside.
Yes, I watched Dragnet.
Are you ready?
The Dan Aykroyd version. God, that's a dumb movie.
3 words.
3 words.
Pretentious clickbait.
I would agree on the first one.
I wouldn't. What pretense have we? What is the pretense other than us being idiots?
Are we here?
We're here.
So we think someone would listen to this.
No, we did it to keep
pretty pretentious. However, clickbait, really? Us?
Yeah. No, there's no clickbait involved.
I can't imagine that in any version of life.
No.
So
no.
If for some reason you've gotten over your delusion of pretension, well, actually, I'll give you the pretense. Could you please, for heaven's sakes, explain how we were clickbait?
Yeah. This guy doesn't.
Did he listen to a shorty?
No. This was episode 781. It wasn't one of the shorts.
That's what you just said. I should have been listening.
Yeah.
So you're wrong, sir, but that's okay.
Yeah,
I'll give you half. I'll give you half a point for pretentious because I could make that argument. It's
it's not a good argument.
It's a lame and weak argument, but I could make it.
But only who calls themselves Orcaside.
I'm sorry.
Talk about pretentious. Moi?
What?
His handle is Orcaside. ORC-ICIDE. Orcaside. So he thinks he's a troll. He's a really crappy troll.
Well, I don't know. He might have a nice bridge.
And the 3 Billy Goats gruff will come.
Yeah, but
trapping.
Be very careful, dude. The last one kicks your ass.
That's right. So anyway, hey, thanks for checking in. Unfortunately, you're really kind of lame. So, yeah, we'll take it under consideration. Apropos of This Is True Really News, Mailbag episode 109. I complained that nobody noticed the change in framing. How we weren't both on the screen at the same time.
Oh. I thought you were talking about that police thing.
No. And this from Michelle.
Not supposed to mention that till it's done.
Michelle Fanucci.
That would be my sister-in-law.
She said,
favorite married sister-in-law.
She says,
hang on, wait a second. Yeah, I think that's legit. Okay, go ahead.
Does Gene ever listen?
If you were Gene, would you listen?
No.
Exactly.
I'd be busy doing something.
No. But I was just thinking, because, there's a whole other side to families here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I might have but I don't.
Okay, very good. I just thought you were trying something new, says Michelle. Well,
keep thinking.
Yeah, it was just.
She has like letters behind her name and is a published person.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. She's very smart.
Yes, she is.
Which leads to 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
What's the thing with Gary?
Yeah, right.
We've been. I love my brother-in-law because we've been babbling back and forth about stupid stuff for like hours. And 2, you listen to this. There are certain. Obviously, you're a pretentious PhD.
Maybe it's one of those guilty pleasures. She's slumming.
Yeah, that I could see better.
Yeah.
That makes much clearer.
And finally, apropos of This Is True Really News, episode 783.
Which is also not Joe Friday's bad number. Did you ever notice, by the way, except in New York shows,
Yeah.
their badges, in New York shows, they're shields
Mm-hmm.
because they're to protect and serve.
Right.
Ingenious.
Love it. Let's go out
Explains a lot
there
about
and keep
Chicago.
the peace. From Patrick Reed, our man in Liverpool.
Vladdy, they still swallow the
Do you remember 783 is where I looked at you and said, "Hey, Tony, we've done 4." Tony says, "No, I've got one more to go because we can't count to 4. We can count to 3
Actually, one of us could.
8, but we can't count
we
to
can count
4
to 3 or 74.
or 58.
Actually, anywhere between 3 and 58, we're good, except for 4.
There we were shouting at the screen, Scott.
We can't even blame it on being the imperial
system. Yes, no.
Yeah, yes. Because 4 shows up either way. Metric, imperial doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
There we were shouting at the screen, Scott, it's 58. And he is so right.
Vladdy, we're okay now. I'm still not hearing the mum. I'm still hearing mum, not ma'am, but that's okay. I have got to get better at those.
Yeah, that would help. That would probably help.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
It does say something about your ear. Let me just say that.
What? It's iconic at my house.
That's why I said.
Let me just say something here at this moment as we walk out of here.
Yeah.
58.